We're here today with an expert in the clinical trial of the retina implant. Would you tell us about the current status of your clinical trial and the work that you presented here at the American Academy of Ophthalmology?
So currently we are in the stage of the clinical trial with about 6 centers worldwide participating in the trial, and we have almost 30 patients included since 2010. The trial is still running further, and we presented the interim results yesterday in the scientific session.
Tell us about those results.
From about 26 patients we analyzed in preliminary evaluation, we could say that the vast majority of them could have light perception via this implant. Only 4 patients could not have any perception mediated by the implant, and more than the half of them could localize also light sources with the implant, could pass successfully a grating acuity test with the best result also have been published in the meantime was 3.3 cycles per degree, and 4 patients successfully passed standardized Landau rings test, and the best visual acuity so far was 20/540 approximately.
Tell us about the procedure for implanting this particular device.
The surgical procedure is a full anesthesia surgery taking about 6 hours, so it's a rather long surgery compared to other ophthalmologic surgeries, and that is also why the patient has to be in good health to participate in the trial.
Are there specific technical skills that need to be trained for your surgeons beyond which they normally know?
Yeah, definitely it's a very specific surgery. The surgeons included in the trial are very experienced retinal surgeons, and of course they participate in a training for this special surgery, first as observation and also on animal eyes, and then of course on the patient.
Were there any complications that were reported?
Well, sure, every new technology has complication, but we had basically treatable adverse events which will be also evaluated separately soon after the trial, and there were no major complications for which the patient would have lost their eye or something similar.
What are the next steps for you in the clinical trials process?
The next step is to finish the actual clinical trial, which is still running. As I said, we had about 30 patients so far, and we are recruiting more. And there is further technical development which then needs to be proven in human studies as well.
In terms of clinical trials in the United States, we heard from Dr. Robel that you're currently planning those. When do you expect to start enrollment?
Well, I can't say that, but I think it will be very soon.
Now, if patients are interested in becoming subjects for this clinical trial, they would work with the various centers, I would assume.
Yeah.
Are there any new developments that you'd like to share with us?
Well, in the moment, nothing to share, but as I said, technology is going forward, and we will soon also test maybe some improvements for the patients.
Thank you very much. This is probably one of the most exciting areas in ophthalmology, a fusion of technology and medicine in a way that can bring a measurable benefit to many, many millions of people who are affected by this very severe type of vision loss. Thank you to Retina Implant, and we appreciate the efforts of your scientists and executives. Thank you.
Thank you.